Quickly then. 10 days ago, a man, security guard, collapsed and was rushed to hospital. He is a non-injecting diabetic who'd been taking a once-daily dose of chlorpropamide. Now, when the pills he'd been taking were analysed, they were found to be counterfeit. These are basically chalk. We need some action fast. I'm at the hospital. The chap in intensive care died last night at 11:30. This is now murder.
If he's importing counterfeit medicines into West Africa, he must have someone looking after him.
I now have someone who purchases for a hospital. I could sell your product in bulk to one outlet.
Well, I always said 8 cargoes and quit. We've just about done that.
We'll have to use his other hand. He's so dehydrated, we can't wait.
The others have the same septic wounds.
All of them? How?
I don't know.
These needles can't have been stored properly.
But we can't take the children off the drips.
These needles are not sterile, not what they're doing. These wounds are septic.
This article was about an outbreak of septicemia. People who'd escaped Burundi. It was caused by non-sterile butterfly needles. Now, you didn't sell that stuff you openly shift to anyone in Zaire, did you?
I'm not saying Mickey's up to anything. I'm just saying it's odd to bring cargo into Heathrow for 7 months, then switch the very next one to Glasgow. Then bring it all the way down the A1 to Hobart Carriers, not a mile from the runway he's been landing on for 7 months. From Hong Kong to the UK, then on to Angola and Ghana. That's not a route, that's a tour.
This new mixture looks okay, yeah?
Yeah, they're using brick dust and chalk.
And generally speaking, harmless?
I suppose. I'll be ready to move in a week. Send the beautiful one over.
I will, bearing gifts.
What are we going to do about it? Because I don't want to be eaten by a cat, you know, like.
What was that lovely fish we had last time?
Are you very hungry?
I'm always hungry, I get as fat as an ox. When they ask if I have excess luggage, I say, yeah, me.
Come on, let's go and eat. We'll find out what that fish was that you liked so much, huh?
Modern technology, eh? That must be the undercover officer.
These people need all the help they can get.
Hey, Rude.
Whoops.
I've got your consideration at my hotel.
That's amazing.
Shall we?
It's like watching the telly.
We are watching the telly.
What is amazing is that they can have a perfectly civilized conversation while arranging to ship drugs that kill people.
Well, you reckon she's the type? I mean, she looks quite posh.
You think maybe she's a pawn in a game she doesn't understand?
There they go, outside the window.
Pigs. Flying.
Oh, you lot been on nights?
We've been here since 8:30, the Hong Kong surveillance.
What is Smithy's problem? Oh, he's a bag of nerves. I said, why do you want to walk away from a directorship? It's not as though he has to turn up to earn his fee.
What did he say?
Oh, he gave me a speech. His wife's told him to get out. He appreciates the money, but not knowing what LAS shipping actually does, not knowing what its export policies are, blah, blah, blah. Sounded like an MP.
Export policy? What's all that?
Yeah, well, that all started because I did him a favour. I found him a buyer in Angola for a cargo of butterfly needles.
So?
Well, now he tells me they may have been non-sterile. Needed the money. Now he's worried.
You never told me.
It's nothing to do with you.
Mickey, if it draws attention to you...
There's no comeback. I only know what's moving by looking at the export sheets. I don't load the crates. I work on trust. Like Teflon. Nothing sticks.
Well, Shifty Bugger's really starting to piss me off. What we're going to do is double the number of specials for the next load.
Sure. Contraceptive pills, heart pills, all chalk and brick dust to us.
Look, we make this the last run and we make a killing.
Who are we gonna kill?
Don't piss about. This is our business.
Okay, okay. Sorry. What about the beautiful one, Shifty Bugger and Mr. Africa?
I want 50,000 specials included in the next load. Understand? Package and sell all the good stuff we've got left in Hong Kong. Sell the crap to Mr. Africa. Last run, double bubble, and out. Okay, Ilbean. All else well?
Do we know who that is?
No. I'm logging this as Hong Kong 1.
What's this then? Hong Kong 2, this time it's personal.
We believe if it's not happening in the
Blimey, commentary as well.
This is maybe the building where they package the counterfeits for sale in Hong Kong, or even where they are being manufactured.
Oh, this is probably the place they faxed me about. It's inside China, 10 minutes from the Hong Kong border. They can counterfeit and blister pack any drug you care to mention.
What do? Just chuck them into Hong Kong?
Probably. They're more worried about illegal Chinese crossing the border than drugs.
Oh, the bonded warehouse belonging to Simon Blake is totally empty. No sign of anything to do with counterfeit packaging, nothing.
That's because you're 7,500 miles too far to the west. It's either happening in this building, or... this one. Still, you saw Essex at lunchtime?
Well now, do we think Mr. Blake knows about this?
Hello, Simon Blake.
Hi, it's me.
Jude, where are you? I've got the Johnsons coming over.
Well, Si, I can't face something with them. I'm completely whacked after the flight.
Are you with...
Yeah.
Well, get some cash.
Understood. I'm getting the 8:15. I want to miss the rush hour. And I need to pick up my new boots.
Well, these seem to work okay.
Jen's away all night.
Can't stay. Having my yellow fever booster jab tomorrow. I only let my doctor at home do it. Oh, Simon got tickets for the Royal Ballet next month. Do you and Jenny fancy it?
No.
Philistine. So, any other equestrian accoutrement you fancy next time?
Bunch of carrots.
I'm going to live in Antibes.
And do what? Paint? Why? When?
Soon. Jen wants the kids educated in France. Afraid this was the last trip.
Oh, great.
Simon and I were rather relying on there being a few more trips.
Couldn't Simon do something outlandish, like get a job?
He had one, with you. Can't go wrong, Si. Rent a warehouse, Si, remember? We're still saddled with it.
I have paid for that mistake.
You've had a lot more than you paid for, love. Oh, Hugh. I just need to keep some money coming in, just for a bit longer.
Tell the news of the world about one of your famous friends.
Why are you behaving like such an SH1T all of a sudden?
Hey, Jude, come on. A weekend out France, as Mickey Walsh would say, pay your airfares, dearie.
Like a takeaway. You know, when you first offered to give me 1,000 every time I carried money for you, I thought it was a coke deal or something. I didn't really care. I've got the kids' school fees to worry about. Michael Leung and I got pissed together this trip. You and he are copying pills and selling them as brand-name drugs, aren't you?
He told you that?
Oh, he had about 1,000 in his hotel room. He had to say something.
In his hotel room? Interesting. He say anything else? Pissed?
He told me you sold them cheaply in Africa and Hong Kong.
Not a crime to supply medicines more cheaply than the major drug companies? Bit of a Robin Hood, really.
So it's okay to put their company names on your boxes, is it?
What's in their name?
Fraud, I think. Especially when some of the pills are only made of chalk. Drugs can seriously damage your health. Now, give us a kiss. And don't give me or Simon the push just yet. Or should I go to the news of the world? Brigadier's daughter duped by drug-copying, drug-counterfeiting toff. I can keep my mouth shut. You know, I really am rather desperate for money.
It was Africa bound. Cards printed with the names of various brand name medicines. They're perforated, ready to be made into boxes for pills.
Whose cargo is it? Tio Hobunwa.
The director, if you remember, of LAS Shipping. Badcott's front company.
Suspected front company. I see Mr. Hobunwa isn't using his own firm.
Mrs.
Oh. Any idea who printed them?
Nope, there's no sign of any marks or names.
All right. We'll keep one sheet as evidence. Mark the rest and let them go on the plane. We don't want anyone knowing we're interested. None of these drugs on board?
No.
All right.
Shouldn't you be packing?
I have. Look at this. Badcock isn't using the UK to repackage his drugs at all. The only reason he flies cargoes here is to get UK documentation that looks good to customs in other countries. He and Mickey Walsh are running a carousel. Look at this. In the past year, they've been flying cargoes of copied ACE inhibitor pills to Hong Kong.
It's not illegal.
No, but on every occasion, the cargo's been sent back to the UK as returned goods relief. In other words, goods not in accordance with contract. So there's no need to apply for an export license in Hong Kong, and no customs looking at it too closely when they get back here. On paper, it's the same load being returned.
So what's happening in Hong Kong?
I'd say they're removing part of the cargo for sale there, making up the weight by adding counterfeits, flying the lot back to the UK. Even if the cargo's opened, all we'd see would be bags of identical pills. I mean, how would anyone be able to tell which were the legal copies and which were the counterfeits? A few days later, they go to West Africa, presumably to be put into one of these.
Well, how come some of them ended up killing that poor security bloke at the building site?
I don't know. I really don't know. But if they hadn't, we probably would never come across all this.
Tell that to the man's widow.
And the Blake's bank accounts has received some fair-sized deposits during the past year.
But do they coincide with Judy Blake's trips to the Far East?
Well, more or less. They're not vast amounts and wouldn't generally show up as suspicious, except she and her husband have no apparent income. They're sort of like Evil in War characters. They have all the trappings of wealth.
Are they?
Sorry. Her trips take place about 3 weeks before Badcott and Walsh's cargoes move.
She's the courier. She travels the world, paying everybody. Mickey Walsh?
Well, no unexplained bank deposits, but he has had 2 BMWs in the past 11 months.
So he earns a lot of money.
Yeah, but he didn't buy the first car. Hugh Badcott's old company, SAL Shipping, did. When the company went belly up, they paid off their preferential creditors, gave Walsh the car in lieu of consultancy fees. He traded it in, got a new one worth $42,000.
And sold it.
To Badcott, and then put the $42,000 in his bank account.
He can explain where he got it, and we can't touch it.
Well, money derived from crime. That's what we'll get the Blakes on.
Oh, I don't think we could stick that on Walsh. He's a clever lad, isn't he? They'll must probably pay him in coin next. Carp are worth as much as BMW, so I'm told.
Bill, I've just heard from head office that I've got to go.
Yeah, I know, I have. I've been waiting for you to come in so we can have a little chat. It sounds interesting.
Julius? Hong Kong's underway. But this is my last run.
Why? We are doing so well.
Certain people are getting rather cavalier. Others getting greedy. But I'm sending a larger load for you this time. My swan song. Same unit price as before, but double the quantity. Good for you?
I can handle all you can send.
Payment as usual before the cargo leaves. I'll keep in touch. Keep well.
Sorry, we're not here just now. Leave a message after the long bleep. Thank you. It's Jude Blake. Just calling to say hello. And things. Could Hugh give me a call? We need to chat. Urgently. Hi to you, Jenny. Bye.
Not fair.
Yes?
Hello.
Oh, hi, Bill.
I hope the arrangement our lords and masters have made is okay with you.
What are you talking about?
They haven't contacted you. I had thought they had talked to you about another officer travelling abroad with you. Diane?
They hadn't.
This was not my idea.
Kevin? Diane? Where am I? Tunbridge Wells. Have you got that stuff on Badcott's agent yet? Huh?
Even got his picture from the passport office. Peter Allen Harris. Involved in a racket to buy short-dated medical supplies on the cheap and change the sell-by dates. Sold a lot to Bosnia. Said he was buying on behalf of a charity. The registration number he gave was the one Judy and Simon Blake worked for. They denied all knowledge of him. He was fined. Now he's out there.
All mounting up, isn't it?
Okay.
Counterfeit medicines is something we thought had been stamped out. But drugs keep flooding into Africa all the time. In Rwanda, at the height of the war, they were sent garlic pills and antacid tablets. Sometimes, international companies dump unwanted stock to get a tax break. But often, it is our own criminals selling garbage masquerading as medicine.
Many of these children, when they reached here, were so dehydrated they needed to be put on IV drips. These fled Liberia. Others still coming from as far away as Rwanda. Medicines coming in here are carefully monitored, but criminals seem to find ways. It is impossible to know whether it was disease or counterfeit medicines that killed these children from Liberia. The mothers had purchased anything they could afford from the markets along the way. Some as young as 4 years old are buried here. The children are the easy targets, and counterfeiting is easy. All it takes is a small laboratory and a total disregard for human life.
What do you think the markup is on it?
Staring.
Just watching Badcott's man talking business. I suppose that's how they justify peddling poison. It's just business. Done with their business hat on. Times like this, I wish we were armed.
What do they say?
Told me, ever so politely, to sod off. No loan.
Oh, hell. What about Hugh?
You know what about Hugh?
Well, yeah, but did you try everything on him?
You know me.
We're going to have to sell this place. We really are.
I will not leave this house.
Well, what am I supposed to do? He won't use the warehouse anymore. I can't even rip off the odd few boxes from
Oh,
him.
please, that was pathetic.
Oh, my redirecting the odd donation is worse than you and him, is it?
Redirecting? Getting some oik driver to hawk him to his mate what owns a chemist shop? I mean, really? I'll get something from Hugh. His wife's not as accommodating as you.
My discretion should be worth 3K at least.
Oh, bloody hell, it's Pa.
Must be the Brigadier.
You think he's involved?
Doubt it.
Terrible, isn't it? The poor bloke's probably only visiting, and now he's going to be investigated to hell and won't even know it.
Diane, it's here. T. Ahwa Bunwa. Household goods, Heathrow flight.
Household goods and sheets of counterfeit packaging. Address?
It's a furniture repository.
Do you need anything else?
Is a Pullman.
Makambasha kwatu.
Oh, no.
What was that?
You English, you really should learn other languages.
So, what's on the video tonight then? Oh, Blade Runner.
Hong Kong's amazing. It's like an acid trip. I imagine.
That's where Badcott's man gets his counterfeit pills made. All we need is for him and Walsh to try and get them into the UK.
Amazing, isn't it? Until a few weeks ago, there was no reason to suspect Mickey Walsh of anything. The minute we start to investigate him, all this comes to light. Makes you wonder what else is going on that we don't know about.
Tinggal ke baterai?
Kiri kuda corner.
Oh. Kawan dia nak nyemur banyak.
Ayo, Indonesia dan I.
Oh.
What do you say about me?
Bloody foreigner or something. Barry. I saw those when we opened them at Heathrow. Maybe the packaging's still inside, waiting to be used.
But how do we get to have a look?
God knows.
Hey, 快啲啊！快啲啊！出嚟啊！出嚟啊！得啦，行啦，行啦！快啲，快啲，快啲，快啲！快啲啊！冇時間啊！趕住啊！係，出得啦，啊！快啲啊！走，係，第二個，快啲！
貨行緊啊！
Your cargo is on its way. Walsh's cargo is leaving Hong Kong.
On the night flight?
Is it a night flight? Yes. And the port of entry? It's coming into Luton this time. Thank you.
Walsh's car has been loaded in Hong Kong. I need your team and a chemist to analyse it. Yeah.
Bill?
Hang on.
Walsh's cargo, it's not pharmaceuticals, it's described as photocopies.
Yeah. All right, bye. Bill thinks someone's already tipped Badcott off. He's moving another cargo, but it's down as photocopies.
Oh, great. Now what do we do?
Hope it isn't.
First cargo of bad kits we get to open, it contains exactly what it says it does.
Yep. And the paperwork's correct. Again.
Good morning, Walsh Cargoes. Yeah, it's just there. Hang on.
Hello?
Michael, my boy, top of the morning. Look, Albeen, I won't be doing any more cargoes with you.
It's sudden, isn't it?
Well, it is sudden. I'm that kind of guy.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you. Some people have all the luck. All right, Kev. Off to Sunny Antibes, eh?
Well, we want to get out of London. Too much aggression. We've got a buyer, the removal van's ready. Anyway, that's it.
Yeah, well, all right, you. Anything else, give me a call, OK? Yeah, bye. Wendy, have we had that invoice from Florida yet?
Compare these duty rosters with the dates cargoes arrived from Badcott. Every cargo came in on a night flight, and every one coincided with the same senior officer being on duty.
Photocopiers. He's tipped them off.
His wages will hardly cover the family food bill.
What pays for that motorbike? Backhanders from freight agents?
Not exactly a big reward for risking a jail sentence.
I know Officer Bianyima very well. It could be coincidence that he was on duty when these suspect cargoes came in. He and his team opened others. He was doing his job. He can't examine everything. No, this cargo in storage you mentioned.
At the repository in the name of Ohuabunwa. It could still contain sheets of the counterfeit packaging we saw at Heathrow.
Which suggests another load of medicines is to be flown in here.
Well, if the packaging is still there. But if the principals have suddenly changed their pattern, it would suggest that someone here has warned them.
So if no more counterfeits fly in, then you will know we have corruption here. Can't win, can we?
I'm not sure Senior Officer Kamano has his heart in catching one of his men on the tape. Eh?
Were you happy learning Jerry Birch was on the take? We should talk to Bianyima ourselves.
Why would he talk to us?
Did you notice how well-dressed his children were? They're healthy, they go to school, his house is nicely painted.
Not a bad man at heart, you mean?
Well, apart from his motorbike, he doesn't seem to be spending any bribes he might be getting on himself. here we are. We've had to travel 5,000 miles to have our first real conversation in 11 and a half months.
Yeah. It's still all about work. At least, thank God, we didn't end up hating each other.
I bet you came close for a while.
I think you're right. We should talk to Bianima. Big queue.
Of course, for vaccination. Of every 1,000 children born in this country, 250 die before they are 5 years old. You would queue to save your child's life.
Do you have children?
Yes.
Fortunate to have an aid program in place here, then.
Not everyone in Africa is a refugee or on an aid program, Miss Ralston.
I do realize that. I was born here, Mr. Bianyama.
Well, you know how fortunate these people standing here are. For the majority of ordinary people, the worst thing that can happen is that someone in their family becomes ill and does not die quickly.
Because they can't afford to buy the medicines to help them.
Exactly.
Is that why so many cheap drugs flood in? Copies being sold is the real thing.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, it's a crime.
The crime is that the masses cannot afford the real thing. If people are ill and have a choice between pills in a fancy box with a famous name that they cannot afford, or pills that are just as good but have no famous name or fancy box, what are they to do? Legal or illegal comes a long way after survival. You were born here, you should know that.
We were told the children buried here were sold medicines, not copies, counterfeits.
Counterfeit drugs are turning up again. In Angola, Nigeria, Liberia, and here.
So white Europeans are being helped to smuggle them in. Now, it's possible that whoever's helping them is unaware of what's actually going on.
At the office, we're wondering what exactly you were here for.
It's possible that the people behind the trade have already been warned not to come here again. That means they go to another African state and sell the counterfeits there. They're smuggled in amongst perfectly good, low-priced medicines. They all look the same. You can't tell the difference. Something to think about, isn't it? When you take one of your children for vaccinations. This one is going into those frail little arms.
Bit like lads' night, eh? All we need's the dartboard.
Julian Simon Blake.
Well, we appear to have a very strong prima facie case against both of them. They're just wandering around waiting to be arrested.
Nothing more on Smith, Flisher. Boy Wonder has been watching Smith conduct business as usual.
What, selling non-sterile needles to Angola? Yes. Oh, hello. No. Yes, I will.
Heathrow?
Please. 34-year-old Sussex woman collapsed and died last night. Counterfeit chlorpropamide pills. That's 2 deaths.
There's nothing in for Mickey Walsh from Hong Kong.
Other ports of entry?
Not so far.
When's supper?
Oh, another hour.
I'm getting so bored I might go out and shoot something.
They're not going to bring in another cargo, are they?
Well, maybe that's some kind of result. Well, if Bianyim warned them, we'll have scared them off at least.
Do you want to settle for that? I hope Bianyim is a troubled man. Yes?
Commander wants us.
What, now?
Yeah, Harris made an early start.
Sounds like an Enid Blyton title. Okay, I'll be 1 minute. It's the woman we saw in the bar, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's Mrs. Ohuabunwa. Her husband spends most of his time out of the country. But he and your Hugh Badcoat had a company here. Importation of reconditioned engines for trucks. I hope this means they're going to attempt to bring in another cargo. You can see we want to catch them.
Either they're preparing to receive a cargo, or in there to destroy evidence.
You believe they've been tipped off? I don't think so. I will prove to you that there is no corruption here.
Where they distribute the stuff.
Don't stare at it, love. That's it. Hong Kong going into Gatwick. Keep it on there. Jake, Badcott's got a cargo coming in from Hong Kong. Can you get over to Gatwick and take forensics with you?
Return goods relief?
No. Photocopier spares.
What again?
Kevin.
Why has he suddenly changed his way of operating?
I don't know, mate, but it was a mistake. Okay, chum, over to you. Which ones are the copies? Which ones are the counterfeits? Your time starts now.
Yes! They're there. Right. Immediate surveillance of Smith, the Blakes, and Badcock.
What about Mickey Walsh?
This wasn't one of his cargoes. We can't touch him. I told you he was a clever lad, didn't I?
Where? One big law. Oh, hi, Hugh. What's up?
The load's on its way to Africa. Listen, mate. The next time you get pissed with a white woman, keep quiet about my business. All right? Oh, and never contact me again.
Where's Mr. Bianyuma this evening?
He is ill. Iwe Plazo. Iwe zita hapo manukusenzi. Jana utusenzele gogo. Uya kuna kule wamu. Inta.
It's a bit like the Royal Tournament, isn't it? Demonstrating their skill to an audience.
I think something still isn't right.
Bill, stand by. Okay, it's on the truck. Arrest all our suspects, please.
Jude Blake, I'm arresting you on suspicion of being involved in the illegal importation of counterfeit materials.
Mr. Blake, I'm arresting you on suspicion of being involved in the illegal importation of counterfeit materials.
Mr. Smith, Customs and Excise. You were director of LAS Shipping?
Yeah, well, not active.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of being involved in the importation of counterfeit materials.
What? No.
Excuse me, everybody. Mr. Vanguard, Customs and Excise. Now, I can do it here or quietly outside. Excuse me.
Got them? 2.5 minutes dead. Good stuff. Right, we're knocking this end now.
Diane, Harris is going.
Looks like it, yeah. We'll stick with him. Commander's going to follow the truck. Harry.
Nataka kunyonywa dawa.
Eh?
Nataka kunyonywa dawa.
Odio. He's asking if we're waiting to buy. They're all traders waiting to buy the cheap medicines, sell in markets all over the country. That's how they get distributed.
Do you think they have any idea what he's actually selling them?
Here we go.
That's here. Where's Kamano and his men?
Mishik?
Doing? Why did they knock it?
Forgive me, Mr. Harris. Who fired that shot? Who fired? Pity. We did our best. He could have told us a great deal. Whatever he knew dies with him.
The counterfeit packaging we spotted at Heathrow seems to have completely disappeared. So we have nothing to charge Mrs. Awabuna with. Yes, we have the pills. We're bringing samples back. It should be enough to bury Badcott. Unfortunately, our star witness, Peter Harris, was shot dead. Person or persons unknown. So whoever or however many people he was paying off, we'll never really know. We'll be home tomorrow.
What's your Kev? Busy?
A bit. Got shot at the BMW then?
Yeah, I sold it. Here, we must have that drink sometime. Tonight any good?
Can't tonight.
Oh well, catch me next time.
I will, Mickey.